Earlier this month, leaders with the Montana Department of Public Health and Human Services told lawmakers they were ready to seek federal approval to start implementing community engagement requirements and cost sharing for people on Montana's Medicaid expansion program. Now they've released details about what they're going to ask the federal government to approve. On Friday, the Gianforte administration officially published their request for a 5-year waiver to implement part of the state's Medicaid expansion law that have never gone into effect. In the document, state leaders said the changes would, quote, ensure that public resources are targeted to those most in need and encourage greater independence and self-sufficiency. If the waiver application is approved, people wanting to get onto Medicaid expansion will have to be working, in school, in workforce training, or another type of approved community engagement for at least 80 hours a month, 1 month before they apply. The waiver would also require Medicaid expansion recipients to pay monthly premiums. The premiums would start at 2% of their household income and increase the longer a person remains on the program. People who don't pay would have charges assessed against their income tax. And if they're above the federal poverty line, they could be disenrolled if they don't pay within 90 days. Federal and state laws each lay out categories of people who should be exempt from these requirements, and the waiver seeks to get those into alignment. Under the federal law, groups including pregnant women, American Indians, people with children 13 or younger, and those with specific disabilities will be exempt from community engagement requirements and from premium increases. The state also wants to offer short-term exemptions to groups like people experiencing homelessness and domestic violence victims. DPHHS says if the waiver is approved, they'll implement the new requirements as soon as practicable. DPHHS will be holding public meetings on the waiver proposal next week, including one here in Helena on Thursday, July 31st, and a virtual meeting on Friday, August 1st. If you'd like to participate, you can find out how by going to our website. In Helena, Jonathan Amberian, MTN News.